So welcome to another interview on the Mojo Mecca YouTube channel. And today I'm speaking with my beautiful sister Karina, and we live together also. As you have seen from many of my other videos, I interview basically everyone I live with because they all have so much wisdom to share, and Karina is no exception. And she is a yoga and dance teacher who feels really called today to speak to you about the healing power of movement and of dance, and how you can use that in your life to connect more to your body, connect more to the earth and to spirit, to your higher connection.
The way that society is shaped at the moment is that young girls are taught this form and this technique, and they're really taught how to train and condition their bodies, the physicality, the aesthetic look of dance. And there's a lot of heart and soul and sacredness that I feel is lacking. And when young women reach to the age of late teens, I find a really common theme is that girls drop out of dance because they find it's really competitive, that they, unless they're going to make a step to make it a profession as a professional dancer, that they stop dancing altogether.
Yeah.
And then only will dance in maybe nightclubs or when drinking. And so there's a phase of late teens, maybe early 20s, of a theme of really, losing that connection.
And almost resenting it because they've had that real competitive, pressured experience.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And that happened to me as well. I think that when I was 18, I was having these thoughts of whether to pursue dance as more, more seriously as perhaps a profession, or studying in university as a choreographer, or going to travel the world. And I chose to travel the world. And I stopped dancing for a long time because I thought it was only one or the other.
Yeah.
And then I found yoga, which was a way to connect me to a deeper level. And I came back to dance, and since then I've realized many things. I've really connected to a part and different forms of dance that lead me back to the essence of my heart, the essence of myself as a being, as a woman. Indigenous cultures from all over the world, from Africa, from America, from Asia, from Australia, all have a lot of ceremonial dances. And it's a way that they are able to connect into their heart, connect into the earth, the sky, the waters, and in turn being connected to all that is around and all that is within themselves. And connecting into the sacredness of dance is not something that necessarily needs to be limited to indigenous tribes, cultures, religions, spiritual practices. It's something that can be practiced with each and every one of us.
Yeah.
It's amazing how much the mind holds us back from really just expressing, and even to just behind locked doors put on some music and allow the body to move as it expresses. A lot of us, I know probably when I was a teenager, would still feel self-conscious of myself doing that.
Totally.
So I think that, a beautiful way is to just, for a moment, perhaps with a group of friends or by yourself, just to take a moment to be still and just to connect, say an intention or an affirmation as to what it is that you want to do, whether it just be allowed to express the body, whether it's wanting energy to move. Dance is an amazing way to express emotions, sadness, anger, grief, joy, happiness. We all know the joy and happiness, but sometimes we forget that, energy is stored in the body and it needs to be released. So if we're angry, instead of yelling at our friends, our parents, our boyfriend, we can put on some music and breathe, connecting with the breath first. The breath, just like in yoga, can always be an amazing guide.
Yeah.
So connecting into the breath, staying in intention, and just, perhaps some music, perhaps silence, and allowing that spirit to come through you, the spirit that, of pure consciousness, of life force. And then it can expand out to the body and express as it wishes. All of the competition, the jealousy, the self-consciousness about ourselves is allowed to fade away, and it's so beautiful. Like at our ecstatic dance that we go to, we've got people of all ages, we've got children, we've got adults, and everyone finds this common place of connection, and it's just through freedom of movement and freedom of expression. But I've witnessed so many people that have come to me and maybe come to my dance classes, or I've attended a dance event where they've come to me after and, you know, been in tears because either, you know, like we spoke about, young girls that stopped dancing because of the competition or because they thought they weren't good enough, and suddenly they found this again. And then also grown men that say, wow, I've never danced before. And how strong of a healing that can be for people. And letting go of this, the mind that tells us we are not good enough, we are not talented enough, we are not strong enough, because it's all here. And it's all there ready to be expressed.
Aho. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing. She's amazing, as you've just heard. And I'm so, so grateful to have her sharing her wisdom on this channel.